had an opportunity to be a WWE ref. That didn't happen. I'm sure you would have been a great ref, but you got to feel pretty good that that didn't happen now, considering the trajectory of your career, right? Because I remember you telling me it was like a series of circumstances that led to you passing on that tryout.
Yes, it was destiny. Like, I know my higher power was like, no, girl, I'm gonna send a hurricane so you don't go there. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll cancel you for a second. You need to chill. You need to be patient. And I think that's a moment where I'm like, patient is key. Being patient and staying positive, because at that moment in my career as a professional wrestler, it was very dark and I feel like nobody wanted me. Absolutely nobody wanted me. I was getting no's at the ass. No, 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 no. You're not gonna get this. You're not gonna get that. Nobody wanted me. I just got released from Lucha Underground, thank God. But it was like all that stuff, and I had nothing. Indies, I was having issues getting booked in the Indies because I was charging too much. It was rough, you know, and knowing, I always knew who I was from the beginning. From the moment I went to Japan and the fans didn't believe I was wrestling for 6 months, I knew there was something special. I knew there was something special with Chris DeJoseph said I had the it factor, but he was the only one who saw it. Nobody else wanted to give me a chance to shine, right? And then I was just over it. I remember having that conversation with one of my friends. I was like, "Hey, dude, do you have any contacts with WWE? Like, I'm ready to like just. I mean, I'll be in the business, but I'm just ready to like just get a job." At that point, I just wanted to get a job. You know, I was trying to, and that's how it happened. And then, you know, MMA kind of thing was like
Yeah.
around with, and that's when everybody was pressuring me. Everything was supposed to happen that way. It was chaotic. It was stressful. I remember when I signed that Combate America's contract, I was pretty much shitting on my pants. Like, it was really scary. Like, I was about to get on a cage. I never got into a fight. But it was the right move, because that I really found my true self, my warrior self, the person that I was meant to be. And I was meant to be that bulldog. My boss used to call me Melissa the dog, because I never took a no for an answer. And I always make sure all my clients were taken care of, and I was fighting for everybody. That's my animal, my spirit animal is the bulldog. It's a pit bull. I'm there to like take over. And when NWA signed me and they're like, "Melissa, you're the hammer. Thunder, you are the hammer. You are that pit bull. Be that pit bull. Nobody can take you." That was it. That was it. I needed that little spark. I need that one person that believe on this, not on the mask, not on the other character, believe on this. And I just needed to bring it out. And I did.
You're working with an awful lot of young talent, as you mentioned, in Mission Pro, and your experiences have been up and down at times. Like you just mentioned, you've been through a lot of different things. Is that something that you impart on a lot of those younger people? Because some of them might not have the patience that you did.
Oh yeah, especially right now with the Dog Pound Dojo, the school that I run with my husband and Jess and Rodney.
Yeah.
We talk about this pretty much every single day in our class, because there's so many up and downs for a lot of our students, financially, emotionally, what else? Spiritually, with injuries and stuff, and we just have to keep them motivated, and that's one of the hardest parts of them all. For example, one of my students, he, with all the stuff that happened with the blackouts and everything, he lost his job, his wife lost his job, whatever. And I told him, until you don't get your financials and your family issues together, you cannot come to school. You have to be patient. The school is going to be here. We're going to be here. But you have to work on these things, because this is going to be the break or make it in the business. I've seen it so many times. So I know you guys have to believe us. Like, believe us. We've been in the business. I've been in the business for 7 years. Jess and Rodney have been in the business for 20,000 years.
Yeah.
So, so that we know, not just bullshitting you or giving you a coach talk. This is some real stuff. Like, I remember when I signed up for APW, Roland Alexander had 4 things in a list that you have to get together: financials, family. What was the other one? Wrestling, and there was something else. But it was like those two, and family. If you don't have those together, you can't do wrestling. I don't care how good you are, you will end up quitting. And I've seen it so many times with a lot of the females that I train throughout the years. they start really hot. They like it a lot. And they're like, dude, I don't have a car. Dude, I don't have this. Dude, I don't have that. Oh, my boyfriend broke up with me. Blah, blah, blah. They fall apart and all their dreams down the drain.
My gosh. So, yeah. I mean, and we're seeing that pay off for a lot of people earlier on. And I got to think that some of it is because of your guidance. Like, we're seeing people like Vert Vixen pop up on AEW all the time. We're seeing a lot of these names. Alex Gracia, who, when I spoke to her, she credited you big time. She gave you all kinds of credit for helping her.
Hard ass with her, you know, like from the moment I met her, I was such a hard ass with her. I was like, you have the looks, you have the athleticism, put the work in, and you're gonna get somewhere far in this business. And she did a bunch of stuff on her own. She invested on herself. She invested so much on her looks and everything. And I said, no matter what people tell you, a lot of people are gonna say that your looks are getting to your places. Who cares? You are going. They're not. Don't worry about them. Worry about you. And that's what I always say. Once you get on top, then don't forget who helped you along the way.